Episode 105.
Naomi's eyes widened in disbelief as she scrutinized the document Terry presented. It was indeed a membership card at McAllister Resorts, a prestigious club known for its exclusivity and opulence.
Terry, this is genuine. How did you manage to obtain this?
It's a tale of persistence and resourcefulness. Securing this required leveraging all our connections in Andover province. The McAllister Club doesn't readily share its privileges. We had to invest significantly to acquire this information.
Terry expected a reaction from Damon, but to his surprise, Damon remained unfazed. Was he oblivious to their conversation? Terry couldn't help but wonder.
Naomi, I came here to see what your family's chosen suitor has to offer. It is known that the Sullivan family has great taste, and I had hoped that they would find it. The best suitor for you. Unfortunately, it seems he's incapable of providing anything of value. Your family has made a grave mistake.
Naomi, accustomed to Terry's harsh criticism, found herself feeling uneasy. Ironically, Naomi was the one who taught Terry to say those words. Hence, sharper the words, happier she would be. However, listening to such harsh words, Naomi felt a tinge of pain. She wanted to defend Damon. She was ready to say something, but before she could speak, Damon interjected.
It seems my delivery has reached its destination.
What is it?
Terry wanted to see how far Damon would go boasting and bragging. He also wanted to test if he knew what it means to be a member of the McAllister Resort. Meanwhile, Naomi thought to herself,
I was really trying to save your face. However, I don't think you want it saved. I think he needs to learn his lesson.
Let's hear it. What grand gesture do you have planned now?
Damon, undeterred by their skepticism, revealed his surprise.
It's my membership card for the McAllister Resorts.
What?
Terry erupted into laughter, dismissing Damon's claim as absurd. He thought this would be a good learning lesson for him. As soon as he mentioned the membership of McAllister Resorts, he apparently has the membership too. He wanted to have some fun with this, so he asked,
I don't mean to expose you or anything, but I want to ask you something. For your convenience, I'll throw in an easy hint. So, there are 3 levels of the membership: bronze, silver, and gold. Which one do you have? And are generous enough to give away?
Damon shrugged his shoulders and said,
It's a gold membership card.
A gold membership, you say? You truly have a talent for embellishment.
He looked at Naomi and said,
Oh my God, this guy still wants to boost and lie directly to our faces. Naomi, the Sullivan family has truly deceived you this time. The Sullivan family is known to pick stones and make diamonds out of it, given they have the talent. But this one, his only skill is to brag. But fret not, I'll rectify this situation. Our family's alliance won't be deterred by this farce. I will go to your family tomorrow and will ask for your hand directly from them. I will definitely settle this matter and save you all the trouble with this dumbass.
Naomi was taken aback by Damon's audacity. He was bragging back in the office, and now this. Could he truly possess a gold membership? Such a claim was preposterous. In the whole Hillwood, there were less than 3 gold members, and silver was rare as well. She looked at Damon for any sign of deceiving. However, he was as calm as he could be. Despite Naomi's skepticism, Damon remained composed, his demeanor unwavering. In fact, he had a smile on his face. Suddenly, Damon's phone rang, interrupting the tense atmosphere.
Is the card ready? Excellent, send it over.
A hush fell over the room as Damon's words sank in. Could it be possible that Damon's boast was indeed true? Terry felt uneasy. He felt as if someone had hit him in the face.
I think I understand what this means. You would think since we aren't members, we won't recognize the cards. We have seen the primary and silver membership cards. Golden ones would be the same, only difference would be in the color. Now I am really looking forward to the card and seeing how you can keep up the facade.
Is giving a card so hard?
Damon knew that there won't be any need to check the legitimacy of the card. The carrier of the card would be proof enough of the legitimacy. This time, Damon wanted to have some fun. He looked playfully at Naomi and said,
Oh, my dear Naomi. Today you shall see how your family looks at me. It'll be amazing.
Naomi rolled her eyes and said, Outside the restaurant, a Land Rover pulled up. The atmosphere grew tense. A middle-aged man stepped out, sporting sunglasses and a black suit, accompanied by a retinue of imposing bodyguards. As he saw Damon, he asked the bodyguards to stand down and waved at him. Terry also saw him at the same time and excitedly said,
I saw him.
Naomi said unruly. However, she kept her head down. Mr. Josh, a figure of immense power in the underground world of Andover Province, commanded respect from even the most formidable individuals, be it the Sullivans or Naomi. His unexpected presence in Hillwood left Terry baffled, but the reason soon became apparent. Mr. Josh approached Naomi, which sent shivers down her spine.
What am I going to do?
Miss Sullivan, is there a misunderstanding between us?
Naomi, taken aback by Mr. Josh's direct approach, struggled to maintain her composure. Mr. Josh was a force that no one dared mess with, but standing in front of Naomi, as he scratched his head, he looked like a cat.
What are you doing?
Mr. Josh, contrary to his intimidating reputation, seemed oddly sheepish, scratching his head in an uncharacteristically awkward manner.
I'm here to deliver a membership card.
With those words, Mr. Josh produced a membership card from his pocket, causing Naomi and Terry to exchange bewildered glances. As Mr. Josh extended the card to Naomi, the tension in the air was palpable. Naomi's mind raced with disbelief as she accepted the card, knowing full well the weight of Mr. Josh's endorsement. Terry, his face drained of color, struggled to comprehend the surreal turn of events. Mr. Josh's gesture left no room for doubt. The membership card was genuine. Amidst the confusion, Naomi and Terry found themselves grappling with a bewildering question. How had Mr. Josh, the kingpin of Andover Province's underworld, become involved in their affairs? After doing the task at hand, he looked at Damon.
Thank you, you can leave now.
Everyone around was stunned at how casually Damon spoke to the king of the underworld. Terry thought to himself,
What the fuck is he looking for, his death? If he continues to talk like this, the whole Michelin restaurant would suffer in the event of him losing his temper. However, to everyone's surprise, he's just nodded and said, Mr. Hemsworth, please, feel free to tell me what you want. I'm still here in Hillwood for a couple more days.
Mr. Josh wanted to become a member, so Damon gave him a gold membership in order to make an ally out of him. As Mr. Josh departed, Damon's audacious demeanor left Terry and Terry dumbfounded. They couldn't fathom how Damon dared to speak so casually to someone of Mr. Josh's stature.
What just happened? Is Damon out of his mind?
Despite the tension, Mr. Josh's departure left a sense of relief in the air. Damon's nonchalant attitude had defied expectations, but to everyone's surprise, Mr. Josh had taken it in stride. With a simple nod, Mr. Josh reassured Damon of his willingness to assist, even extending an invitation for further discussion during his stay in Hillwood. As Mr. Josh left, Naomi found herself overwhelmed by a rush of emotions. From contemplating a mere membership card to becoming a gold member, the significance of her newfound status was not lost on her. She would be glorious in front of the Sullivan family.
This is incredible! I never imagined we'd become golden members!
Damon, unfazed by the commotion, handed the membership card to Terry, inviting scrutiny.
Thank you, you can leave now. Come, Mr. Hawk. You wanted to check the authenticity of the card. Let's do it. Terry really wanted to touch the card, his hands shaking. But how could he question it? Mr. Josh came himself to deliver the card.
Naomi, it's just a card. What's so special about it?
Damon's retort hit a nerve with Terry, who couldn't conceal his frustration at Damon's apparent superiority.
What did you do to get this card?
Naomi, impressed by Damon's sudden ascent, voiced her admiration, while Terry remained skeptical.
Do you know Mr. Josh?
Damon's nod was met with disbelief from Terry, who doubted Damon's connection to Mr. Josh.
I met him today.
Naomi took a bite of her food and said,
And here I was underestimating you. You, Damon, are in fact awesome.
So what? If we would have applied for the card, we would easily get it too.
Mr. Hawk, your application on behalf of the Hawk family is dismissed, and still want to help others apply. How generous and funny.
What did you say?
I said your family's application was rejected, and once it's rejected, you can reapply. You know the rules.
Nonsense. We are one of the most reputed families of this town, and our application was rejected?
Well, you don't have to believe my words. Go ahead. Call and ask them.
Damon's cryptic response left Terry reeling, his curiosity piqued by the implications of Damon's newfound influence.
I'll find out the truth.
With resolve, Terry dialed a number, determined to uncover the mystery behind Damon's remarkable feat.